today we're going to do an upper body session, so 30 minutes, predominantly working the strength through the upper body. We'll stretch out a little bit in between and to give the wrists a little bit of rest when we're putting pressure on those. So whenever you're ready, sit in a position that looks comfortable for you, and then if you're happy to do so, close into the eyes. So we're going to take a deep breath, really lifting up through the spine. And then as you exhale, relax and release, drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Again, inhale, lifting up through the spine. This time as you exhale, think about relaxing and releasing into the hips. So just taking a moment to notice how the body is feeling now at the beginning of the class. Any areas that you find hold particular tension, and any areas that you feel it imbalance. Paying particular attention to the upper body, and hopefully feeling stronger throughout your practice today. When you're ready, then inhale, lift up through the spine, really finding length. And then as you exhale, relax and release, letting go of anything that's not needed through today's practice. And then gently open into the eyes. So you're going to take the chin down to the chest. Inhale and lift up to center. And then exhale all the way to the ceiling. Coming then back to center. So again, taking the chin to the chest. Deep breath in and out. Lift into center. And then all the way up to the ceiling. It's the same here, we're going to hold that stretch. Deep breath in and out. Coming back to center. So last one here, chin to the chest. Taking your awareness then to the space between the shoulder blades. And as you tuck the chin in that little bit more, just see if you can increase that stretch. From there, lifting up. And then exhale all the way to the ceiling. Move the shoulders away from the ears, lift through the chin, for the openness then through the front of the throat. Coming back to center. Take the left ear to the left shoulder. So we're going to move that right shoulder away in opposition to really increase the stretch down the side of the neck. Rolling the head forwards, bringing right ear to the right shoulder. This time we're going to move that left shoulder away in opposition. From there, we're going to roll back to center and 3 rolls all this way. So 1, 2, and 3. When you're ready, we're going to take it back the other way. So 3 rolls in the opposite direction. Whenever you're ready, coming back to center. And lifting then up to the neutral position. Taking the hands on the shoulders. We're going to bring the elbows together, up and wide. And again. And again. So 2 more this way. And then we're going to take it back the other way. More. And then with your elbows in front of you, we're going to open the arms. Bring the hands back to the shoulders. Take the elbows wide. Together. Open. Keep going here. 2 more. Last one. Now from here we're going to take both arms out, alternating hands to the shoulders. When you're ready, both. Taking the hands out. Separate and spread and separate the fingers. First finger to thumb. Forwards with your circles with the wrists. Push into the heels of the hands. Spread and separate the fingers. Second finger to thumb. forwards with your circles. Pushing into the heels of the hands. Backwards with your circles. Pushing into the heels of the hands. Spread and separate the fingers, third finger to thumb. Forwards with your circles. Pushing into the heels of the hands. Backwards. Pushing into the heels of the hands. Spread and separate the fingers, little finger to thumb. Forwards with your circles. Pushing into the heels of the hands. Backwards. Pushing into the heels of the hands. Spread and separate the fingers. We're going to take first finger back to thumb and go backwards with your circles because I forgot them. And then push into the heels of the hands. Spread and separate the fingers. Push into the heels of the hands. Keep breathing. Forwards with your circles. Make those circles bigger and more dynamic. And then take them back. Keep breathing. Becoming them back to those little circles again. And when you're ready, push it into the heels of the hands. Palms are going to face the floor, little pulses. Keep breathing. Palms face the ceiling, pulse. Forwards. And backwards. Bring that right hand down, left arm alongside the ears. So drawing out then those right ribs. Breathe, grow and expand into the left side. Walk the hand a little bit further away. Option here is to come down on your forearm as long as it doesn't lift that opposite sitting bone. If it does, just take a micro bend in the elbow or keep that arm nice and straight. From there, we're going to inhale, lift up, wiggle the arms over to the other side. So this time it's those left ribs that draw out from underneath. We breathe, grow and expand into the right side. Walk the hand a little bit further, increasing the stretch. From there, when you're ready, we are going to come on up. Bring the hands in front of you. So we're going to lift up and then bring it back down. Lift it up, back down, up, down, up, down. From here, when you're ready, we're going to bring then the left arm across. The right arm's going to draw it in. So drop then that left shoulder down. Right arm's going to draw it in. So we're nice and straight here, not up by the ear, drawing it in. We're then going to look over that shoulder. From there, take a little twist. Keep looking over that shoulder. Coming then back to centre. We're going to slide then this right hand down to the wrist. The thumb's going to face the mat. Again, don't let that draw your shoulder up. Keep drawing it down. Squeeze it in a little bit more. And from there, we're going to change over for the other side. So the right arm's going to come across, left arm's going to draw it in. Nice and straight through the elbow. Dropping that shoulder, squeezing it in, and then look over that right shoulder. A little bit of a twist. Keep looking over the shoulder. Sliding then that hand down to the wrist, the thumb's going to come to the mat. See if you can draw it in a little bit more. From there, coming back to centre, releasing. Take the hands wherever is comfortable, so if you're not sat cross-legged, just have the hands wherever is comfortable. We're going to inhale, lift and open through the chest. Exhale, draw the muscle of the lower belly towards the spine, round through the back, chin to the chest, and think about spreading and separating the shoulder blades. And again, inhale and lift. And exhale, release. One more, inhale and lift. And exhale and release. Coming back then to that neutral position. So we're going to take the left leg out in front of us. We're going to fold over this leg, draw the ribs out from underneath, and then bring the arm alongside the ear. So when we come down in this fold, I don't want you to lift yourself up to twist and move. We're going to do it all in that stretch. So when you're ready, we are going to bring the torso to face then, that left leg which is outstretched. The right foot's going to be on the inner edge then of the thigh. So we're going to lift nice and tall. And then fold forwards towards the toes. Taking hold of the toes, the shin on the mat either side. Each exhale, releasing just that little bit more. A little bit more. Now from here, we're going to take hold of the toes or the shin, wherever works for you here. We're going to draw the left ribs out from underneath. Right arm's going to come up and alongside the ear. So don't bring it forward to the face, alongside the ear. Reach nice and tall, stretch up through the side body, and I want energy through those fingertips as we fold. So option here is to bring your hand down to your toes, but what you don't want to do to get them is to bring it over your face because you'll end up losing the stretch down the side body. Now from here, we're going to inhale, lift up. This right hand's going to come behind us. We're going to change that flex to a point, lift the hips, arms come up, or arm comes up. Think about here, opening that chest towards the ceiling. We release back down. We're going to bring that hand to the toes or the shin, bringing that flex back. Arm alongside the ear. A little bit deeper. Inhale and lift. Change the flex to a point, hips lift. So again, that chest is going to open towards the ceiling. And release back down. Last one here, taking hold of the toes or the shin, bringing the arm alongside the ear. Bringing it back behind, change the flex to a point, lift up. And then release back down. We're going to change the legs over. So these are nice and straight in front of you, but I'm just going to turn myself at an angle so that you can see. So same here, we're folding, then we're going to draw those ribs out from underneath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Taking hold of the toes or the shin or the mat either side. Again, use that exhale to get that a little bit deeper. From there, taking hold of the shin or the toes, whatever works for you. Drawing in those right ribs out from underneath. Left arm's going to come up and alongside the ear. So again, stretching those fingertips towards the toes, but don't bring it forward to the face. Nice. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, lift up. That arm's going to come behind, changing the flex to a point. Hips are going to lift. Arm comes up. Open that chest towards the ceiling. Releasing back down. Change the point to a flex. Arm comes over. So wherever you are with your hand. Inhale and lift. Exhale, release. Last one. Bringing it up. Change the flex to a point. Hips lift. Open that a little bit more. So draw your right shoulder back. Releasing then back down. Take both legs in front of you. Just come into a little fold. So lifting tall. Folding forwards. Not about the depth here, we're just going to realign as we've used alternate sides. When you're ready, come up, give the legs a little wiggle, come around to your all fours position. So we're going to work through our cat-cow stretches here, and then we're going to start to work a little bit in through the core, coming into holding alternate arms and legs up. So hands underneath the shoulder, knees underneath the hips, front of the feet, we're going to relax on the mat. I'm going to take them off because they're not going to last very long at all. When you're ready, drop the head, drop the tailbone, push your shoulders up towards the ceiling, chin to the chest, rounded through the back. On your inhale, belly drops to the mat, lift the head, lift the tailbone and look up. And exhale, rolling through, dropping the head and the tailbone, pushing up. Inhale, belly to the mat, lift the head, lift the tailbone and look up. Last set, dropping the head, dropping the tailbone, pushing up. Inhale, belly to the mat, lift the head, lift the tailbone and look up. Coming back then to the neutral position. So we are going to take our left arm out and our right leg out. Keep looking down then, sending the fingertips and the toes away from one another. Now from here, I want you to bend your back leg as you bring your hand around just to tap. We're not taking hold. So tap or go towards, and then straighten back out. And again, take it back. Tap. Straighten out. One more. Place the hand down, place the knee down. Same thing on that other side. Be mindful here to really think about drawing up the lower belly muscle towards the spine so you're not dumping in the lower back, especially when you're taking one prop almost. One hand, one knee off. When you're ready then, right arm, left leg. So here's what I mean. If you're sinking your belly down, you're going to hurt through the lower back. So make sure you're nice and straight. When you're ready then, we're going to bend that back leg. Bring it around, little tap, straighten it out. Bring it round, tap, straighten out. Bringing it round and straighten it out. Bring the hand down, bring the knee down. Little twist here before we move on. So we are going to press into the left hand, lift the right arm all the way up. So I'm turning away from you for the moment, but then I'm going to come back. We're going to thread the right arm underneath the left. The right side of the face comes down onto the mat. So we're going to push into the left hand to really draw that left shoulder back, sending the right fingertips away in opposition. From here, we're going to push back into that palm and lift up. For the same on the other side. Push into the right hand, left arm lifts. So this time I will be turning away from you. We're going to loop it through. Left side of the face comes down onto the mat. Push into the right palm, draw the right shoulder back. Sending those left fingertips away. And when you're ready, coming back to neutral position. Hands underneath the shoulders here. I want us to rock the weight forwards and back. And again, forwards and back. Forwards and back. Last one, forwards and back. Taking the hands then out to the fingertips, face the side of the mat. Push over to the side. To centre, to the right. To centre, to the left, or opposite if you're going opposite. To centre. To centre. Centre. Back to centre. So then we're going to bring those fingertips back towards the knees. So if this is uncomfortable, you can bring them out at a slight angle. Now we're going to push the weight slightly backwards. It'll be a really small movement. If your fingertips aren't directly back towards your knees and they come out at an angle, what I want you to do is each time push slightly towards that angle, recenter. The next time you push slightly towards the other hand's angle, okay? If they're back towards the knees, then you're just pushing straight back. When you're ready, little movement backwards. And release. Little push back. And release. Little push back. Release. Pushing back. Hold it here, breathe. And from there, when you're ready, take the hands out. Sit back to wherever it's comfortable. Give them a little bit of a roll round before we get on them again. Okay, so when you're ready, we are going to come back to our all fours position. Now we're going to come into our beast position, which is with our knees slightly lifted off of the mat. Now we're going to walk opposite foot forwards and back, and then taking it back to the original. Now what we're not doing here is lifting through the hips. You want to keep that back nice and still. Engage through your core, push through those palms and up through the shoulders. Then it's just a step in and a step out. We'll then release down before we do the next bit. When you are ready, hands underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. We're going to lift those knees just up, a couple of inches off the floor, so they're not all the way up here. Draw the muscle of the lower belly towards the spine. Now we're going to step the left foot forwards and the right foot forwards. Step the left foot back and the right foot back. Step the right foot forwards. Step the left foot forwards. Step the right foot back. Step the left foot back. Left foot forwards. Right foot forwards. Left foot back. Right foot back. Right foot forwards. Left foot forwards. Right foot back. Left foot back. Left foot forwards. Right foot forwards. Left foot back. Right foot back. Right foot forwards. those knees down, coming onto the fronts of the feet. So watch me for a minute. We're going to hold that beast position and shoulder tap. Aim here is to try and stay really still and not sway from one side to the other. Obviously lifting a hand off, there's going to be a little bit of movement. Just try and keep it as still as you can. So I'll briefly show you, then we'll go together. Our knees are coming off. We're going to engage through the core, and we're going to take hand to shoulder, back down, hand to shoulder, back down. So there will be a little bit of a shift in the weight. Try not to sway. I was going to say sway or shimmy. Sway, not too much. Start again, shall I? When you're ready, hands under shoulders, knees under the hips, lift up. When you're ready, we're going to take that left hand up and back down. Right hand. Left hand. Right hand. Left hand. Right hand. Left hand. Right hand. One more each. Right hand. And releasing the knees down. Taking an opposite here now, we're going to come into that beast and we're going to take a leg back, bring it back in. Take the opposite leg back. So I will show you. Taking one leg back, bringing it in. If you need to keep the knee bent, you can keep the knee bent. If you can, kick back with a straight leg. Okay, keeping your gaze low between the palms of your hands so your neck and your spine are in alignment. We go again. Almost done with the beasts. So tucking those toes under, lifting the knees. We're going to kick then that left leg back and in. Right leg. Again, keeping a bend in that knee if you need to. Left leg. Right leg. Left leg. Right leg. Left leg. Right leg. Last one. Left leg. Right leg. Knees are going to drop. We're going to come back to child's pose. Send those fingertips forwards. Breathe here. Tuck the tailbone under. Sending the fingertips forwards. Whenever you're ready, slowly rolling up. We're going to come down our fronts just to give the wrist a little bit of a rest. So come down onto your fronts however is convenient and comfortable for you to get down. So we're going to bring, our fists are going to be underneath our forehead initially, thumbs facing up. Well, not actually when your hands are on them, your head's on them, but you know what I mean. So we'll be here. We are going to lift the chest. The hands are going to come in front, thumbs up. I've lost me. Thumbs up. We're going to lift, take those thumbs all the way back. They're then going to turn as they join together and we lift up with that chest. Bring them back and release back down. Okay, so the moment the fronts of the feet stay on the floor, we are going to come into a position with arms and legs up in a minute. But for now, the fronts of the feet are staying on that mat. Okay. Whew, when you're ready. Forehead on those hands then. We're going to inhale, push into the front of the feet, push into the hips. Lift the chest, arms come out, thumbs are up. And then we're going to cross the hands behind, bring those thumbs together, lift, lift, lift. And bring it all the way forwards and back down. Inhale and lift. Take the arms back, thumbs together. Bring them forwards, back down. Inhale and lift. Bring those thumbs together. All the way back down. Two more here. Inhale and lift. Taking it back. Last one. Bringing it all the way together and all the way back down. We're We're going to take the arms out in front of us and the legs, and we're going to lift both the arms and the legs at the same time, but don't forget to breathe. We're only going to do it once. We're not going to be up there for too long, so just breathe through it. When you're ready, arms are out in front of you. We're going to lift the arms, lift the legs, breathe. When you're ready, releasing back down. We're going to bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Come back to a child's pose for a moment. Toes together, knees apart, release down. Send those fingertips forwards. Breathe here. When you're ready, then we're going to slide all the way up. Okay, so we have got a little push-up sequence. Knees are down the whole time. And then a little stretch. So we've nearly done. There's going to be 5 of each. So 5 of push-up to planks. Knees down. Unless you want to do 5 full push-ups and hold your plank at the top, that's entirely up to you. I shan't be. And then we're going to do a little bit of a leg lift in the either side. And then we're done. So 5 of each side, and then 5 of the together. So initially, we are just going to come in, elbows right by the side. So remember in the low we have for our chaturanga, when we're working on the backs of those arms, squeezing them in and not coming out to the side. Now your chest center comes down between the palms of the hands, and your chin comes forwards. So you will come down, you can walk your knees a little bit further away from underneath the hips. You've got a little bit more weight than in the upper body, it's entirely up to you. I will show you once and then we'll go together for 5. We are lowering down, pushing up, tucking the toes, lifting the knees to plank. We will then drop the knees back down, come back onto the front of the feet to go again. So we'll go together, 5 here. Keeping again the neck and spine in alignment. When you are ready, down into that push up, tuck your toes, lift the knees, drop the knees, drop the fronts of the feet. Little push up, tuck the toes, lift the knees, drop the knees, drop the fronts of the feet, pushing up, tuck the toes, lift the knees, drop the knees onto the front of the feet, again pushing up, tucking the toes, lifting the knees, last one here, into your push up, tuck the toes, lift the knees, drop those knees back down. So watch me for a moment, we are going to have the knees back underneath the hips, sorry. We're going to take one leg up. Now as we do, we're doing exactly the same thing, but kicking the leg up, back behind. So we'll come down, kick, 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 pushing up. Now we're going to lower the front of the foot down and lift back up again to come back into that push up, okay? So we're going to do 5. We do a push up with the leg nice and high, leg lift, and then we go again, okay? Each side. When you're ready. That leg, right leg, goes out behind. Keep your hips nice and even, elbows in towards the ribs. We lower down, push up, drop that foot down, and lift. Lower down, push up, drop the foot down, and lift. 3 more, lower down, push up, drop the foot, lift. 2 more, down, up, drop the foot, and lift. Last one this side. Up, drop the foot, and lift. Bringing that back underneath the hips, then on the other side. So leg goes out and up. When you're ready. Down, push up, drop the front, and lift. Down, push up, drop the foot, and lift. 3 more. Down, push up, drop the foot, lift. Down, push up, drop the foot, lift. 1 more because we're not sure how many we did. When you go down, push up, drop the front of the foot, and lift. Bring in the foot back underneath the hip. Don't know how many we did. Take it back to child's pose. So send those fingertips forwards, tuck the tailbone under, breathe in here. Now we're going to lift and walk over to that left side. Releasing down, keep tucking that tailbone under. lifting up, walking all the way through, releasing down on the other side. Lifting up, coming then back to centre. Now we're going to lift slightly and loop then that right arm through. Stretching the fingertips of the left hand forwards. Right side of the face comes down and we send the right fingertips away. When you're ready, lifting up. Same then on the other side. So release through with the right arm. Left arm comes underneath. Left side of the face releases down. Face. Coming then back to centre, releasing forwards. When you're ready, sliding up, bringing the knees together. So we're going to take that left hand between the shoulder blades. Right hand's going to take hold of the elbow. Drawing it backwards, keep lifted, looking forwards, lifting tall, side bend towards the right. Lifting up. And again. Lift it up. One more. Lift it up. From there, we're going to change over for the other side. So again, keep looking forwards, drawing that elbow back, and then we side bend towards the left. Lifting up. And again. Lifting up. Last one. Coming up to centre, bring the hands in front of you, interlace the fingers, push in, then the knuckles forwards, big round ball between your arms, imagining elbows are clutch into the chest, spread and separate the shoulder blades. Dropping the left elbow down, right one lift. And the other way, drop the right, lift the left. Coming back to centre and releasing down. Should have said this bit on knees here can also be done seated. A bit late now. I will pop a message on before anyway so that I explain that. So I hope that was good.